Hello and welcome. Today's tutorial, we are going to take a look at, what are we doing? De-essing. Yeah, de-essing. What happens in the human language when we get to the S words, we really like to pronounce them a lot. So, sounds. Somebody came up with this wonderful idea about how we could just turn down those sounds without affecting too much of our other sounds. I really like the way Waves does it with their de-esser. There's a whole bunch of different de-essers you could use. Some are more complicated than others, but de-essing at the heart of it is a really simple problem, so it's nice to have a very simple solution. So let's take a listen to a chorus, and I have some de-essers on, and then we're going to take a look what happens when we take them off. This song is called No Secret, and I wrote and produced this and sang it. We're just going to listen to one vocal, and I'm going to take the de-esser off.
It's no secret.
So just starting right there, it's no secret. So listen to the it's and then the S for the secret.
It's no secret.
And then I'm going to pop these de-essers back on.
It's no secret.
And off.
It's no secret.
Again.
It's no secret.
So what we've done is we've tamed those harsh S sounds, which naturally, as a singer, I'm going to sing a little bit louder. Let's take a look at this de-esser plugin, and this is what I love about it. It's just so stinking simple. First thing we're going to look at is the threshold, and the threshold comes by default off. Just listen to the song, find some S words, bring back the threshold until you're just getting gain reduction on those S words. Okay, so I'm going to start with it off, and I'm going to come down until I'm getting some gain reduction, and they're calling it attenuation here. Same kind of thing, okay?
It's no secret.
I was going to start that again.
It's no secret.
So I'm a little bit too light still, so I'm just starting it over.
It's no secret.
Here we go. Starting again.
It's no secret. I need it.
So right off the bat, I've got like 5,500 hertz or 5.5K kilohertz. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, anything that's around there or past there, I want you to turn on this compression. I want you to attenuate some of those frequencies. Leave anything below that, just leave it alone. Here under the monitor section, you could actually listen to what you're attenuating. So you could listen to what we're turning down right here. So this is 5.5K. And you notice how secret kind of bounces out a little bit. So that's what we're trying to use with the threshold. We're trying to get those blasts of energy that come from S sounds, okay? And we're trying to turn them down a little bit so they match the rest of the vocal. Just don't forget to turn it back to audio, or that will be your recording or your mix. So now we're back at audio. Sidechain we're going to take a look at next. We have it enabled on high pass, which means it's kind of, think of it like a shelf in this sense. It's everything from 5.5K, probably a little bit before, all the way up to whatever else is left, all the way up in theory to like 20K, etc. Band pass is the band. So it's going to be a little bit less. It's more like a bell curve when you think of it as an EQ, and it looks like this. So this is a more acute type of cut. I use both. So typically, if I'm really singing out on a song and those S words are coming in pretty harsh, but I still want the high end, I'm going to use one de-esser with the high pass. I'm going to use one de-esser with the band pass, and I'm going to let them both do a little bit of work, and I find that gets me to where I need to be a little bit quicker. That essentially is de-essing. You're turning down harshness in frequencies, which in the vocal happen to appear more commonly when we're screaming out those types of S words, okay? Fair word of warning. You can create a lisp sound. And so listen for that. You can create a lisp sound if you hit these de-essers too hard. So that is typically an indication of, maybe I should back off the amount of gain reduction on this particular de-esser, okay? All right, I will say too, de-essers are not just for vocals. I use them often on cymbals that really kind of get out of hand. I have this one set of cymbals that in the beginning, that's all I had. I had one set of like AAX crash cymbals, and I believe they're Sabian. These things, when the drummer would hit it just a particular way with enough force, they were so harsh. At other times in the recording, it was fine, like totally fine. Didn't bother me. But then the drummer would lay into them, and it was just like nails on a chalkboard. So instead of taking an EQ and just getting rid of all those frequencies, because sometimes it was fine, I would use a de-esser, just find that threshold, and then I would just dip out the cymbals that way. So typically in cymbals between like 3.5K, really bothered me, especially on those cymbals. So if you can't get yourself some nicer cymbals right away, and I have recommendations if you have any questions, grab a de-esser and strap them across those cymbals. So that's it for de-essing. Fun. It was quick. Waves De-Essers, check them out. They're just really simple to use. All right, we'll see you in the next one.